As a kid growing up in the 80s and the early 90s, trips to Toys R Us were very few and far between for me. But the few times that we did go, it was an experience. Walking in that entrance, that first look around was just pure joy. It wasn't like walking down the toy aisle at Kmart or Target, whatever department stores we went to when I was a kid. I was surrounded by the stuff that I loved, and we didn't have a lot of money, so there wasn't a lot of opportunities to buy brand new toys like that, and even less opportunities to go to Toys R Us. The few times I did, though, it was awesome. I remember being a little overwhelmed, not sure what aisle do I go to. I remember walking in, there was, like, the big Play-Doh section. I love Play-Doh. There was the Lego aisle. For me, I think I always went for that action figure aisle. The Superpowers, later on, the Toy Biz Batman, Kenner the Dark Knight collection. I remember going when Kenner the Dark Knight collection was new, and my mom bought me that gold Batman and the Bat Cycle. It was recycled from, like, the RoboCop line, I believe. So, as special as those memories of going as a kid are for me, my favorite memories are of going as an adult and taking my own kid. It was almost like a monthly tradition for us. We'd go at least once a month. We wouldn't always buy something, at least I wouldn't. Because as a modern collector, we remember what the toy shelves looked like. I remember, waiting outside in line for a Force Friday midnight opening at Toys R Us, meeting fellow Star Wars collectors, and that was great. Although going inside, there was they didn't have much. It wasn't like the old days in the 90s, that first Force Friday before episode 1 where everything was just stacked. But taking my kid and letting him experience that, and the shelves were always full for, with the toys that he wanted. The toys that he wanted were always well stocked on the shelves. I remember he always would go for the Ben 10 section. He loved Ben 10 action figures, Lego Dimensions, Lego sets, Hero Mashers. He liked the Hero Mashers line. He would buy those. One of my best memories of taking him was I had picked him up from my parents' house. They were babysitting him, and he came out in a full-on Iron Man costume. My parents had gotten him an Iron Man costume somewhere, and he insisted on wearing it. So we leave their house, and he asked, "Dad, can we go to Toys R Us? I I wanna go to Toys R Us. Nana and Papa gave me money." And I'm like, "What? They gave you money too? You got an Iron Man costume and money?" I think they had given him like 40 or $50, which at the time he was like 7 years old. Why weren't they doing that when I was that age? But I said, "Sure." I took him to Toys R Us, and he had that Iron Man suit on, and he walked in and he grabbed one of those blue baskets and he went shopping. He picked out I don't remember a few things, but that was funny. Everyone in the store were looking at him and smiling, and it was adorable. Towards the end, the shelves at our Toys R Us really started getting bare, and I remember it would almost upset him when we went. He wanted to get the BB-8 fold-out playset. It was a playset that was looked like BB-8. You opened it up, and it was like the inside of a Star Destroyer from Star Wars. He really wanted that. I think it retailed for around 200, maybe 250. It was way overpriced. On our last trip, though, it was $30. They had 2 left, and so I got him, and, I got a Toys R Us shopping basket, not the cart, just the hand basket. I got a bunch of those. They were selling those things for $2, and that was cool. I still have one left. I'll keep that one forever as just a memory of the original Toys R Us. But I do miss that experience, with my son. There's nothing that compared to it, going into a store specifically full of toys. Going down the Target toy aisle, Walmart, it's not the same. Maybe someday we'll get that back. Hopefully, before it's too late, before my kid's all grown up. We'll see.